Well, good morning, everybody. This is Bill Candick, Chairman of the Custer County Board of Commissioners. Today is Wednesday, January the 7th, 2026. Silence your phones if you haven't already. It's 9 o'clock, and let's please stand for the pledge.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Lucas.
Please bow your head for the invocation. Dear Heavenly Father, we gather here once again today to conduct the business of our county. We ask that you watch over us, help us make the managerial decisions that are needed to be done for our citizens in our county. We ask for your guidance, your blessing, not only for today, but for every day forthcoming. We do this in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Roll call, please, Peggy.
Commissioner Kendall?
Here.
Commissioner F?
present.
Commissioner Robertson?
Here.
Attorney Dennis Leal?
Here.
BOCC Admin Caitlin Newman? Here. And Deputy Clerk Amy Moore.
Okay, thank you. Audience introductions. Let's start with one of the Jims, Jim.
James Gilbert.
Jim Chapman.
Are you sure? Okay, we heard you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
Vince Rodenbridge. Bob Smith, Human Resources, Risk Management.
Okay, thank you. Is everybody here? Anybody online?
Rob Klein and Kelly Camper.
Okay, thank you. I know Kelly's in a meeting and she'll be listening to the last part of this meeting. Came up. You on now?
We good?
Okay, any amendments, guys? Lucas?
Yeah, the health insurance, reinsurance issues, we need to move to next week. Brian Hillier will be here to talk to us about those options that we have. So.
One that we had issues with, wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
Good. That's fine.
Yeah.
Anything, Paul?
Not currently, no.
Okay, and I don't think we have any minutes. Commissioner items, Lucas.
So buildings and grounds, we replaced, we just put 7,500 into just replacing the worst of the brick that's on the old building. So they're busy doing that yesterday and today, and probably look like they're going to be finished up today, maybe in tomorrow a little bit, but looks like they'll be finished up. The split unit lines that were up on top, the upper portion of the original building, all the insulation had deteriorated off, so those units haven't been working, and they've got penetrations through the ceiling or through the roof. So
Which part of that is that, the old?
that's the original,
Yeah.
yeah, the oldest building that we have there. So we got those drained yesterday, and we're gonna start removing those, removing the penetrations down into the middle, and we're gonna come up with a different plan on how we're gonna cool the rock house and cool probably where the assessor sits. So I know we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do, kind of the hottest room.
And a jackhammer.
Right. The hottest room is where the IT used to be, and so if we have nobody in there,
Yeah.
that should maybe help that out. This last summer didn't get real hot, so maybe we'll have a cool summer this year until we kind of come up with a better plan rather than coming through the roof. And plus that roof will have to be replaced here probably in the next 10 years. So the sidewalk project, we'll need to kick off here this month, so that'll be on an upcoming agenda. There'll be a contract with Steve Braggs that I'll send to you, Dan, to look over. They're basically kind of gonna act as our project manager, even though they're also our engineer. So they're gonna take care of going out to bid, putting that paperwork together.
What
We
were they
just
doing yesterday?
don't have the personnel to do it. What?
Somebody was working on that yesterday down there. Curb, or was that something else?
Probably was the city,
Must have been.
so otherwise I don't know.
Okay.
Then the roof over the lower part, so this is where with DHS And part of the clerk's office, that roof, we're gonna go out for bid this year. We need to get that replaced. This was part of getting rid of those
Right.
old liquor lines and stuff. And then we're working on some generator quotes with Black Hills, talking about doing the same thing Excel Energy did, is doing some planned outages when it's high wind and high fire risk. We need to maybe look at the potential of what that is gonna look like, so. We'll start working on those. Did a Monday huddle with finance, HR, and payroll, and just trying to make sure that we all stay on the same page and we're not duplicating effort. Supporting our employees in the way that we need to so that they can support our citizens. Had a meeting with Sam DiNardo yesterday. He came up and talked to us about the upcoming audit. And things that we could do better in getting prepared for that. So we went through some grant accounting and how we want to do that, budgeting, and how we can do better with maintaining our budget from the beginning to the end and making sure that we are tracking that all the way through, especially with any amendments that we do. And then just getting, again, staying on top of our leases and our financing, and making sure that we've got all the paperwork together for that.
We talked to him about how to handle the process we have now with our budget is to make a resolution on any money that comes in and anything we move around. To figure out, is that gonna be maybe a group resolution, and for several of them, is that acceptable, that kind of thing?
Yeah, and that's what we did. I think last meeting, we did a grouping of them all in one resolution, so. And he's fine with that. It's just, we need to make sure that we are tracking that, and we've got the paperwork all put together to hand him instead of him going through our books and finding it, so.
Right.
It'll solve some of his timing problems. He doesn't have to dig. He doesn't have to look at as much as if he had a package that we gave him. Here's what we did from point A to point B, or from beginning to end.
Dive in anywhere on his own.
Yeah, instead of diving in, then he's gotta track both ways
Right.
through the year, so.
Good.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Paul?
We're still in unfinished business.
No, we're still in commissioner items.
Commissioner items, you can
Commissioner
bring up,
items,
but
you want me to bring this
you
up?
can do, just, no, but you can do it on unfinished business, but you can mention what you were gonna do.
Other than that, just been busy going to meetings, American Legion meeting, and meeting with the, what's the name of the one we were at yesterday, or the other day, is the crisis management meeting.
Mass
Found out-
casualty meetings, that you're talking
Yeah,
about?
mass casualty. And that was an interesting meeting, that this is for in case there's a bomb threat or active shooter. Are you gonna talk more about that one?
Well, we can, I will.
Okay, and there's just a group of people, open dialogue, it was good information put out, and we have a long way to go. That's about, yeah.
Okay, a couple things. Pick it up where he left off then. We have a mass casualty incident round top, tabletop, and they're gonna actually execute an active shooter in the school here in Custer County, and then go through actually doing the job once we get everybody understanding what we do with all the agencies, including all the usual ones, fire, police, OEMs, counties, from other counties, health, and that kind of thing. And everybody on the same sheet of music for an active shooter in our school. And that includes kids actually participating during spring break is when it'll occur. 2 weeks there where they will be mocked up with wounds and all kinds of things to make it as realistic as you can. To include the county participating, and perhaps the state shutting down the highways, coming in here, we're gonna actually go through the whole 9 yards, depending on how it plays out. It's gonna be a very good exercise to prepare us for an incident like that, or a simple thing like an incident on somebody falling off Presto Needle at the same time we got a fire going, for example, wildfire. So it's gonna be a good practice. We're getting bigger now and, things happen, so we gotta prepare for it. I thought it was a pretty good meeting and it'll be interesting to see how we can come together the pressure is on the March spring break. It makes it hard to, it's not far from here in order to have the school available for, actually making it happen. Okay, additionally, I've got a email I'll forward to you, Lucas, and Vernon. It is on how we, the grant we received for the underfunded courts to prepare us for updating the prices and getting it on the ballot. That tells it's pretty complicated in how to track that and make sure how we spend the money and where it goes. It's a page-long piece of a recipe on how to do it. So I'll give it to you and then Vernon work with the treasurer. The other thing is Greg Felt will be here from Upper Arkansas Water Conservancy District. He's the manager and the general manager for the whole Arkansas Upper Ark Valley Water Conservancy District. Did that nice presentation here. He's coming back, and I'm going to put him on the agenda for the 21st. I think it is our meeting that is available. He wants to talk about the lease and how we buy water out of Lake Deweese for the county and how we structure that, and give a presentation. It'll be about a 15-minute presentation so everybody understands. And then we can ask questions like you said, how do we find some more water up on top of Hosey Flats on this side to get some other water that's closer perhaps. And one of the things we'll be talking about today is sort of help that along would be the water tanker issue that we'll talk about here in a little bit. And that's all I have for now. Okay, Dan, you got anything?
Just that I will be here remotely next week. I won't be here in person.
Okay. That's fine. And, we can do that anytime. It's small agenda and stuff. It might be a lot simpler for you to just remote in. Anyway, yeah, thanks. How about you, Caitlin?
No, I have anything.
Okay. Okey-doke, thank you. Okay, unfinished business. I think Paul's got an item.
Have an item, we had about 2.5 months ago, we got a notice from the state that we were not putting a report out annually. And this report, pardon me?
The report for?
It's a report for basically EPA. And what they're doing is this report lets them know what volume we're currently at in the current pit that we're dumping into, the type of materials that are going into that, including any hazmats or liquids, and what gases that can be created from it. And what we found out, we got one done, the 2024 put together that we were delinquent on. Now 25 is due. And during this meeting we had, we found out that the only report that's been filed since 1994 is the one we put in last year. So
They found us.
so yeah, the eyes were upon the state, I guess. And so they kind of tasked us with something that's going to be a tough one to do, and they want it updated totally since 1994 by February the 12th. So we're going to be a little busy trying to find that out. Brian is trying to find out if they suggested that we might want to have an engineer come in and do some testing on the current status. So we may have to put a line item in for that contracted engineer to come do that. So I just want to let everybody be aware that this report's going to have to be put in there. We may have to add a line item in our budget to take care of the testing. And Brian and I'm going to offer my help trying to dig into 31 years of files to find out what we have in our pit. So
What did when we turned the report in last year, what test did we do?
there was not a test done. They told us since we were delinquent on it, tried to put the report together. But the report has about 5 different segments to it. And that's where we would need to have it in the future is what they had said. So this year, we're gonna have to have it at the end of that. This year, we're gonna have, our 2026 report's gonna have to have that test done and here going forward,
So
so.
we're gonna have to do some drilling.
No, it's all vapor gases mostly.
Oh, from ground detector.
Yeah, and just know if there's any liquids that go into our pit, we don't try to have liquids going in there, but some get in there, what types they are, and if they're hazmat.
And this is for the landfill,
For the
correct?
landfill,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
a little bit of work to do.
I will stand by for next report.
Yeah, we'll probably have it on the agenda next meeting.
Okay, anybody wanna take a break? No,
We're a
not
break
yet.
already?
New business. The first one up, is Vince. Come on up, Vince, on the water tanker trailer.
It just costs us money. Mr. Vince. You,
Vince.
got long arms, that's why I put me on the end.
Okay, this is the only trailer I can found compatible with the one that we're trying to purchase. This is the used one. This is the only guy that would respond to me.
Okay, so talk about what you found and what's there.
Okay, this is the only one. Then the price is written in red on the bottom, is what they want for that one. The reason we're buying a water tank trailer, it hauls 8,500 gallons of water. And the reason for this is when we're out on County Road 271, 265, and 264, it takes the little water trucks, which haul 4,000 gallons of water, takes them an hour and 30 minutes round trip to deliver water and get back. So the reason I want to buy this tanker truck is it's set up to either spray the roads with it, or we can offload the water trucks on job sites out there. So we're not, because we're putting a lot of miles, a lot of hours on our water trucks.
Wasting time.
And wasting time. And
How many gallons?
8,500. And this is the one we're looking at. It's in Canyon City. I gave you guys an estimated cost of repairs. It's a used one, so it's gonna need some work.
So the one you found, let's talk about it before you get into this one. The one you found was where?
In Denver.
And it's $20,000.
Yeah, and then at the bottom of your list is where it's all wrong with that trailer. When they did
So
the,
how old is this? That one is a 19,
yeah, the date's right here.
2012? Okay,
Yeah.
it's a 12. Okay, that's a lot of bucks, and we've got a lot of problems with it. Lights missing, tow hooks, front bumper, and a lot of stuff. Okay, got it. What's the Fremont count?
And I had the mechanics go down and look at it, and this is what they found, where I give you the estimated repair cost. Chad went down because the main mechanic was on vacation, and Chad's capable of doing the same as the main mechanic. So they went over it with a fine tooth comb.
Okay, that's the same gallons, 8,500 gallons, and the price is,
3,500.
and it's got 2 water pumps on it. How
The
quick can it-
back water pump that controls the sprayers is brand new, and those brand new water pumps are around $3,000.
And Fremont County's been using this for.
No, this is from a general contractor.
Oh, okay. Oh, you found it in Fremont?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, and how fast can it pump water into one of our 4,000 gallon trucks?
That will have to be determined, but
Be a lot faster. Probably.
yeah, but it'd be faster than an hour and 20 or hour and 30 minutes round trip.
Oh, yeah.
But it's capable of spraying water. It's got sprayers on the back of the trailer because we can spray the long stretches of roads.
Right, you can't turn it around, where you can't turn it around, you can park it where you put the
Dedicated
little trucks.
roads.
Yes,
We'd have to have dedicated roads on it.
yeah,
Tire, it needs tires,
yes,
needs brakes,
yes,
got a broken spring.
yes,
Total repairs is $5,000,
yes.
and then the total with repairs is 84. When you give me repairs in the trailer, you got 88,400 bucks.
That's total with the purchase of the trailer and repairs. That's what-
4,900
49 for
repairs.
repairs, okay.
And not the frame, but it's a spray and it's broke.
Yeah, spring.
Yeah.
I don't see how we could turn it down, given you can't haul, you can't,
It's almost the
you
cost.
can't
of-
pump water out of anywhere up where you need it.
No.
Yeah, cause see, we have Centennial, which everybody knows is clear out south. We have Airport and parts of Waikego is clear out south, and it takes an hour, 30 minutes to
You've got the Oak Creek grade.
Old Creek grade, clear at the Fremont County line. It takes sometimes 2 hours for a water truck to get clear down there at the county line when he loads up here at Lake Louise.
They're big.
So the turn is 4 hours, so you can only make 2 loads a day.
2 or 3, yeah. And then the grader operator is waiting for water.
Yeah. How many trucks do we have?
Right now, we have 3, and 1 in Wetmore. And the one in Wetmore, the mechanic told me the transmission is getting a little weak in it. And as long as we leave it in Wetmore and don't bring it up and down Hartscrabble to help out up here, the transmission will last a lot longer. But if we start using it a lot up and down the hill, we're
So
gonna
we
lose the
would, Be able to
transmission.
leave it down there.
Yeah,
Because-
we'll lose the transmission,
Yeah.
Until we can find another deal.
yeah.
It pops out of gear when you're driving it.
Have you gotten rid of the old wreck yet?
Dan's working on that. The salvage company that he's talking to, they want a serial number off the motor, the transmission, and the rear ends, so they can give us a price.
So to date, just so the public knows, we know that wreck, the insurance gave us, what,
7.
100, what's that?
97.
97,000. And that's, and you're looking for a truck within those means, or a few bucks more perhaps. We cross that
Quite a
road
bit
next,
more.
later on this year.
I was with the guy that we talked about buying a brand new water truck, and he has not got, I talked to him yesterday. They're waiting on estimate to put a backup camera on it, and he hasn't got the backup camera adds $12.50 to it. And that's it. They wanted to take the hose reel off. I says, no, we'll do that in-house to save the county money. We can remove the hose
So we're
reel.
scavenging as much as we can.
Yeah,
But it doesn't need a windshield.
no.
Can't put it in it.
How many tractors do we have?
4 that pulls trailers.
Yeah.
And you'd have to leave the tractor under this water tank. or
You can only
can't-
dolly
you
this
can't
trailer
dolly.
when it's empty.
Right,
Right.
that's correct. It's a heavy load and weak.
Yeah, it'll stress.
Okay. Questions, anybody?
No, with the new price of water trucks and the straight ones at 180,000 and not a lot of used out there, there is a lot of used trailers. 8,500 gallon or 7,700 gallon or 6,500 gallon water trailers. There's quite a few of those out there. And the way it looks with tractors, we can probably put some things together to get dual purpose quicker or easier or more efficiently. Plus we have more water hauling capability for both road, bridge and fire.
Yeah, fire's another issue.
I mean,
That'd be
you
really-
deliver 8,500 gallons instead of 4,000, you can fight fire a lot longer, so.
And those fires are as remote or more than a lot of these others, so that's really good.
And we are putting a lot of time and miles on those water trucks we have.
Well, and even on a fire, with the large trailer, we dispatched those 2 of our water trucks out to that one on Flower. And, if we could get away with just putting 1 tanker out there to shuttle, we could be shuttling 3 truckloads of water with the large tanker and refilling it to take it to the fire.
Plus, we're capable of, if we do buy the trailer, we can get fittings to match the fire trucks, and they can offload right off the tanker.
That's the point. They can
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
That's critical.
So what's your plan on where you're gonna take this money?
Operations.
So this is really a capital improvement. So, that's probably where it needs to come out of.
Okay.
So we'll work
With Vern.
that detail out and we'll do a budget amendment on that
Okay.
to put money in there for that and take that out of cash reserve, so.
And luckily, you got a little bit you roll over. I don't know how much that was, but that's good.
question on the tanker. Did they see if it was, had a DOT inspection sticker on it?
No, the guys never told me it did or not, but, I'm assuming if it is, if it's got a broken spring and the brakes are a little
Hadn't
bad,
been for a
They
while.
probably haven't done one.
well, it'll have to be done after all the, mechanical stuff is redone. Then Dan can put a DOT sticker on it.
Yeah. Okay. Got a motion?
I'll make a motion to purchase the 1986 8,500 gallon water trailer.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Been moved and seconded to purchase the 86, 8,500 gallon water tanker. What, any other questions, comments? Anybody have
Any
any?
information on
Okay, hearing none, I'll call for that vote. All in favor of purchasing the 86, 8,500 gallon water tanker as presented for the,
3,500.
3,500 bucks, and then gotten up to the repairs on it, say aye. Lucas?
Aye.
it? Vols, aye.
Kenda, aye.
Very good.
Thank you, Vince.
All right, no, I got to go on with thing. The grader is still down. The parts are supposed to arrive sometime, hopefully tomorrow. And the guys next Monday will be able to start putting it back together.
Good.
On a grader.
Yeah.
So now, did you find the water leak yet?
Yes, it was
Where was it?
internally in the head.
Oh, good. That's the cheap repair.
No.
Well,
No, it's not cheap.
It's
It's better than
easier.
an engine.
it's an easier repair, yeah.
No, but that's good news. It's back. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is the 26 Airport Board Public Official Liability Insurance Renewal.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you. All right, so you have two insurance renewals up for you. First one is the airport insurance. It's the public officials liability for the airport board. The policy itself took, we were given a 12% increase. Sounds like a lot, but it went from $7,056 to $7,280, so $224 increase. I did some digging as to why are you giving us an increase, because we haven't had any claims or any.
Cost of living claims, I guess.
Well, yeah, the underwriters base the premiums off of the revenue, airport revenue. And so because revenues went up just for the
Well,
airport,
you can't do that.
No.
That.
so,
okay.
and so that's what they based the exposure to claims based off of the revenue.
Meaning there's more airplanes.
Well, that the airport board is seeing and handling more operational situations that could give rise to a public official's claim. And that's based off of revenue. I told them that I disagree with your rationale, but that's how they do it, and I really don't have any weight with.
Doesn't matter what you
It
disagree.
doesn't matter what I think, so, and that's the reasoning, is they, based it off of the revenues and was giving, if actually went in, I gave them information, then they, went into our audit and pulled the information down from there to verify and all those other kinds. So there's no changed in coverages, that's just what it is.
Okay.
And again, it's the liability coverage for the airport board.
And what's the total price?
$7,208.03.
Why do I have something different on my sheets?
7,019. This is the one that I have. 2009. Well, then I may have pulled,
7,700.
I may have written, that, I have, that's in my hand notes, so I would go with what's at the paper. 'Cause that was my notes, and it may be from an old, the first round of conversations.
So it's embedded in our budget already,
Yeah.
except for that $200.
Right.
So it's,
Okay,
Total cost on here, 7,910, is that what you're looking at? Okay, yeah.
so from, you presented it, this is just that you're letting us know business and work here and the cost went up.
And before I get to the other one, I would like to have some discussions with Gallagher, who is the broker, for all of these supplemental policies, if you will, is to have some discussions with them for renewal before we have renewal next year, is to have them go out to bid for all of them. I don't know if we ever have. We've just had them and we just keep renewing them. And in line with everything else that we're trying to sharpen the pencil, make sure we're getting the best, all those other things. I don't think it would be a bad thing to task with Gallagher with taking all of them and going to bid to see if there's other options out there.
Okay,
But can't do it and I've also groused because the renewals have been coming in, including all of these, is like, okay, it renews next week and you have to sign it. It's like, well, I can't do due diligence process if you only give me 1 week as underwriters. And that's how underwriters work, because they wait till the very last minute.
best price they can.
Yeah, and they want to get all the data they can to make sure that they're covered. And I said, well, that's fine, but the county has due diligence as well. And going forward, I'm not going to accept renewal quotes with 1 week out. You need to be 2 to 3 weeks or more.
Well, the good news is these guys, the Indian Harbor Insurance Company's got a best rating, which is an A+ rating. So it's not like it's an offshore account.
Right. So,
yeah,
yeah,
bring that word up.
That's good news.
okay?
Okay.
Okay, we need a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the 2026 Airport Board Public Officials Liability Insurance Renewal.
I'll second it. Okay, any public comment, any more comment here? Jim's got a question.
What is the airport board publicly liable for?
You'll have to correct me because they answer to you, but they're set up and managed by the Board of County Commissioners. They manage the operations, and so I really can't answer because I don't know, but as a board, they structure and help manage the FOP.
And they manage the employee that runs the airport.
Right, so, any of the operations of the airport.
Okay, so I was thinking they're not responsible for plane crashes and stuff like that.
Oh, no, that's not what this is. It would be
Okay.
it'd be like maybe parking a lawnmower in the middle of the runway or something.
Or embezzlement,
Or
or
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't want to talk about that.
yeah, that's not bad. Okay, any other comments online? Okay, hearing none, I'll call for that vote. All in favor of approving the Custer County Silver West Airport Board Public Officials Liability Insurance is presented. Say aye. Paul?
Aye.
Lucas?
Aye.
Kanda, aye. Okay, thank you, Bob. You got another one here.
Can we stay put or leave and come back?
Well, you can go back and come back up. No, stay there.
Your exercise, do.
Go for it.
All right, so next one is the renewal of the Sheriff's Office inmate catastrophic medical insurance. So, just a little kind of capture what that means is we house, even if we didn't house inmates someplace else, inmates that are in our care and custody and control, we have to provide coverage for them. In this particular case is the catastrophic insurance, so if there was something medically that happens to them, that we do have coverage on the basic level, but this provides catastrophic level coverage This is a renewal of that policy that we have had, that the sheriff's office has had for a number of years. We have not had any claims that I'm aware of, that I've been involved with processing. It gives the deductibles and everything for, all the coverage levels are remaining flat, no changes. It's the 3% increase due to medical costs and inmate events across the board.
They're not gonna base any increase on an increase in prisoners
No.
or crime.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, the average inmate count last year, 2025, was 4. And of course, we're only just into 2026, so they're basing it on 1 inmate. Now, that may go up, and so we may see something as an adjustment this time next year because they had 5 instead of 1.
Okay, what's the price, so everybody hears it?
So, total, what they're quoting is 4,427, as opposed to 4,298, so $128.76 increase.
Okay,
I can walk through the coverages, but I don't know if that's what you want or not.
no. Okay, I move that we approve the catastrophic, Custer County 2026 inmate catastrophic medical insurance renewal to the tune of $4,427.28.
Yes.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, any other discussion? Lucas, you got any? No. Online? Here? Okay, hearing none, I'll call for the vote on that one. All in favor of approving the 2026 inmate catastrophic medical insurance renewal, say aye. Lucas?
Aye.
Paul?
Volos on that?
Kanda, aye. Good deal.
Okay.
You got more?
Nope.
Okay.
All done.
Want to take a break now before we adjourn?
Unless, one of the gyms have a long public comment.
Public comment, all right, let's open it up for public.
Open it.
None, hearing none, then I adjourn this meeting.
No,
I'm-
don't adjourn yet.
Oh, come on, okay.
What's up, Jim?
Are you sure you want to hear this?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
probably.
Of course.
Okay, Jim Chaplin. If I get my voice back,
You can-
Jim Chaplin,
Yes, sir.
concerned citizen. Glad to see here at the start of the year that you are all here taking your job seriously as such there. And we appreciate the rapid movement through here to get this all done and everything. And know that you are taking your jobs seriously.
Thank you. You have a comment?
So
Thank you, Jim.
I do have a press release.
Oh, yeah.
This came out December 29th, 2025, but, so the county has contracted with Fire Adapt Colorado to do our CWPP. There is 2, we're inviting the public to participate in 2 community wildfire protection plan meetings. They're going to be, one's going to be virtually, that is Thursday, January 8th, from 5:30 to 7 p.m. It's a virtual meeting. We will get the Zoom link up on our website. We'll just put it as something underneath the commissioners, I guess, for now. So I don't know where this is all posted.
You can put it on the sheriff's web too, they got a bunch.
And then you can attend in person at Lang Hall on Saturday, January 10th, from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Public comments are open through January 15th. There is a public comment response form that we will have posted as well. So, just to let you know, the Custer County Community Wildfire Protection Plan identifies wildfire risks and provides strategies to reduce those risks and improve preparedness. It outlines mitigation actions to help residents and visitors live safely with wildfire. Recognizing that fire is a natural and inevitable part of many landscapes, the plan emphasizes adapting how people build, live, and manage land to coexist with fire rather than attempting to eliminate it. In many cases, wildfires also play a beneficial role in maintaining healthy ecosystems. Community input is a critical component of the CWPP, which helps identify priority actions to reduce wildfire risk, improve public safety, and strengthen community resilience. So, just want to put that out there.
Just a reminder, that's this
Right,
Saturday.
brought that up.
That is this Saturday
And tomorrow.
and tomorrow.
And
Yeah,
more.
tomorrow. Anything else tomorrow? Airport board meetings tomorrow. Just a reminder. Okay, any other comments? Okay, thank you, everybody.
I have one real quick, please.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, what was the date on that wildfire one? The 8th, you said?
The 8th, yes, sir.
And the time?
That is from 5:30 to 7 p.m. It'll be a Zoom in virtual meeting.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm not gonna adjourn this meeting. Anybody else have any? All right, now we'll try. Okay. Okay, therefore, hearing none, 9:41, I'll adjourn this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.